Bienvenue d'Île Maurice, Paradis, Mauritius and Anahita are home this week. It's the AfrAsia Mauritius Open and we're catching up with one of the brightest stars in the world game, South Africa's Brandon Stone.
Cheers.
Now you're playing on the professional tour, you've got a European Tour title to your name. Can you believe how far life has come in the last few years?
The first two and a bit years were quite challenging, which made me a little bit tougher towards the end. But like you say, the last 5 months have been surreal. I think getting that win at the BMW South African Open in the first week of January kind of set up for a storybook year, and had a few more good results in the year so far. And like you say, to be in Mauritius this week and enjoying myself here, it's obviously quite special and beyond what I could have imagined 5 months ago.
The big step for you really was leaving South Africa, having your poor parents, tears in their eyes, wave their little boy goodbye, as if you went to college in America, where not only did you play some fantastic golf, but you also got to hang out with a pretty cool golfer.
Yeah, obviously being at college with Jordan Spieth is a thing to add onto the CV, but people often ask me what he's like as a person, and I say that he might be an incredible golfer, but he's a better friend and a better person. When I won BMW South African Open, he was one of the first to text me. He was in Hawaii at the moment, and he was leading by 1 million shots and was about to win another PGA Tour title. And he just sent me a message saying it was awesome to see. He's so fired up for his final round, which frightens me because he doesn't even need to get fired up to win tournaments, it seems. But yeah, I mean, he's a special person, he's a special breed. They don't make people like that too often.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but when you were at college, you were number one and he was number two.
Yeah, I think putting Jordan at number 2 in the team is something I hold close to my heart, but I got a good start to the season winning my first tournament when I went over there, which set me up really well, and I found that the American golf courses really did suit my game, so when I got there it almost felt a lot easier. Having played the British amateurs and the Scottish amateurs before that, where the conditions do get a little bit iffy at times, when you get there and the golf courses are superb and the weather's even better, it makes it a little bit easier for you.
So the transition from amateur to professional, it wasn't easy for you, and there must have been some times at the start where you wondered whether this was all really worth it. Definitely.
I think obviously coming out of college where I'd done so well, I thought, this is easy, this game's easy, and I got a top 10 in my first tournament, and that just validated that even more. Got this massive head on my shoulders and was very young and arrogant, you could say. But the next 2 years really humbled me. It was really tough playing on the Challenge Tour, traveling to those countries by yourself. But what I did for those 2 years really did make me harder as a person and as a player, develop my game, which got me to where I was today.
Then the big one, you won on the European Tour. How much has that changed Brandon Stone's life?
Yeah, obviously some things change and some things don't. The people that I surround myself are obviously close family friends and close friends of mine, so they still refer to me as this little full of nonsense boy that I've been since I was 12 years old. But obviously there's those people that didn't grow up with me who want my attention and want my time at the moment, which I find a massive compliment. Anyone that asks you for an autograph or for your ball or for your hat obviously is doing it for a good reason, and they feel like you're an idol and someone to look up to, which I really do admire and really do cherish. I think when I played Joburg Open and the Tshwane Open, I had a massive young community of people or kids walking with me, which is a massive compliment for me to know that they look up to me, they've seen what I've gone through, and to know that they can do it too. If I've done it, anyone can do it, really.
You've had some great influences in your life, foremost amongst them your dad. He's got the Champions Tour on the horizon, he's one of South Africa's great professional golfers. How big a role has he played in the development of Brandon Stone?
Yeah, obviously he plays a massive role in where I am today. He still doesn't hesitate to give a little opinion every now and then, and he's behind the ropes, so he looks at it from a different angle than I would. But yeah, like you say, he turns 50 in August this year, so he's looking forward to the Champions Tour school at the end of the year. He's getting a little bit of age now, so he's getting a few aches and pains here and there every now and then, so we've got to get his body sorted out. But as far as his game goes, he's never been playing better, as he would say.
You've won the title now, you're on the European Tour. What's on the horizon? Is it majors? Is it travelling the world? Is it winning a few more titles?
A little bit of everything. I think it's not often that at 23 years old you can travel as much as we do, play the golf courses that we do, and play in the tournaments that we do. Obviously, in the next stretch of tournaments, I got the Irish Open, BMW PGA Championship at Wentworth, which is a massive one in the European Tour calendar.
Mauritius is not just about the golf, of course, it's also about cuisine. We've got one of our local chefs. Let's wrap up with some Mauritian food.
Definitely.
That is good.
Interview over, lunchtime.